meet my Swiss friend Terry. He's the reason I'm here in Switzerland in 2023. And thanks to him, now I know why Switzerland is a wonderful place on earth. And I took only one day to find out. Now I invite you to join this journey, traveling from Lausanne to Murren. And thanks to this naughty friend of mine for getting us this one-day unlimited transport pass. This is a transport pass that he booked in advance for about a month before. It costs 50 Swiss francs per person, and I'm so thankful that he gave it to us as a gift. With this pass now, he decided to take us to one of the beautiful countrysides, closer to Bern, the capital city of Switzerland, which is a long travel that we probably spend most of our time today in the transport. With this Olympic sign in the train station, now I know this is a city where the headquarters of the International Olympic Committee located at. This is where we get our breakfast to have it on the train, so that we can save the time and save the cost. And of course to get a hot cappuccino in the cold February. According to Terry, the cost of living in Switzerland is pretty high, and especially if we take our meal in the restaurant. Most of the time, people will just cook from home. Or like us today, we just grab the bakery from the grocery store for a quick breakfast. What I didn't expect is that the bakery in the grocery stores are so delicious. Having my breakfast in the setting in the train, I feel like I'm having cafe in a moving train. Moving from one train to another, I didn't see any gate for the ticket checking. It's all with the free seating, and plenty of seats are available. In this hour-long journey, we appreciate the landscape, the lakes, the mountain, witnessing the Swiss people living with the nature. Closer to the capital city of Switzerland, Bern. Now we change to another train that's taking us to Murren.
Nächster Halt, Wilderswil. Next stop, Wilderswil.
There's no more French announcement in this train. All the announcement now has been shifted into the German language. That is also the language that is widely spoken by the people in this area. It is because geographically it's closer to Germany. More than just language, it also picked up the German culture too. That's how my native friend Terry is fluent in German, French, and also English. Other than these two languages, there are also the Swiss Italian, mainly at the south of Switzerland, and Romanche, which is one of the descendant languages from the Roman Empire. Although it's only 1% or less Swiss people using this language today, it is still a national language of Switzerland together with French, German, and Italian. So yes, this unique identity of this country is formed by the influences of these four cultures. About this, some people may comment that the Swiss people doesn't have one identity. And some may say their identity is borrowed from other countries. But to me, the national identity of the Swiss people is multicultural. The people that formed this nation are influenced by all these cultures from the past and continue to develop them in this beautiful melting pot. Together, they form a beautiful and unique identity. Now you're in Murren with me. This is not the first mountain village that I visited, but it's definitely the first I've seen in the Alps and covered by snow. Other than this church, let's see what else we can find out in this mountain village.
The blue one, warm tea with a little bit of rum, maybe.
Oh, the tram's coming down.
Normally, I never use this brand. And yesterday, we can manage one special luggage. That's gonna be it. And the other one, if it moves and so on, it won't be.
On this dining table, we learn about the Swiss food culture. At the same time, listening to Terry talking about supporting the local farmers, even though that cost him more, compared to if he spent on the imported ingredients. But he knows getting the freshest ingredients from the local farmers, even just once a week, is going to contribute to the local food chain and its ecosystem. After this visit, even in the winter, there's no doubt that Switzerland is given with the wonderful landscapes. And the standard of living is as high as it costs. But the high prices that we pay to the people here is more than just a number. That is the hard work of their passion, putting their best onto the products. And when this became the shared value of the people in this nation, of course, the quality of living improved. From cheese to Swiss knife, I wonder if there's any Swiss-made products that is not high in the quality. Now back to these wonderful landscapes. The nature in this land remain as their best shape. It all thanks to the people who live and runs this country, and also the education and the knowledge passing down the generations, making the people like Thierry growing up with a strong sense of responsibility, living their life as part of this nature and community. They understand that to live well is not just about taking things. We pay for what we need. If everyone aligns with this value, it makes sense that we don't need a ticket gate in the train station. People don't even need to consider to put up the fence for their garden. When we can cultivate the right value, discipline will just be there naturally. And the wonderful views that I witnessed with my own eyes today is a fruit of these beautiful values, which is carried by the general public and applied into their everyday living. It is a blessing that these people living in this wonderful nature. But I believe if the earth can speak, he would tell us how lucky he felt to have these people living in this part of the world. Actually, this village is the initial plan that we wanted to visit. It was actually me found out this place from the social media. It was about 3 years ago. Someone posted on the video when this place is bloomed with all the colorful flowers. I couldn't believe my eyes. What that video shown was like a paradise. So I forwarded to Terry, asking for his validation. 3 years later, after the pandemic, I took the chance from the student exchange and make this one of the stops before I head to London. And for Terry, he still remembered this place that I briefly mentioned to him at 3 years ago. Maybe these are the details that he remembered, and all his effort from receiving us to planning and joining us in this journey and sharing us the beautiful memory together. No doubt that our friendship has deepened after these few days.
No, my mom will see this. She will not be happy.
Now back to home, we prepare the dinner together. Cheese fondue. Days before we arrive, Terry bought all the ingredients, mainly different type of cheese. This was my first time to make and taste this traditional Swiss cuisine. With a little bit of wine added to the cheese, all I need is just to dip with the plain bread, so that I can savor the taste offered by the melted cheese. And immediately, we all fell in love with this dish. And Terry told us we have more cheese dishes coming. So, what makes Switzerland a wonderful place on earth to live? Is it because of my friend, Terry? Or is it a beautiful landscape, the mountain, the cold air, thick snows, the cleanliness or the peacefulness? Whether it's fun time or me time. Is it the simplicity in the high quality? Maybe it's in this original wood or the food. Maybe because of it offers some winter sports. Well, I think it's all of it. All of these including the people. Switzerland is a beautiful place on earth because it's a melting pot. It's like a pot of cheese fondue. You need to have a variety of cheeses, a little bit of wine, with just some simple bread or a vegetable, a little bit of blend under the slow heat to make a pleasurable dish to have.